Yes, it is easy to make friends with British people. True friends, it will take a long time, but some people will pretend to be your friend and use you, but you will notice this because you will see them over a certain time and you will judge them yourself. That happens all around the world. People will use you for something you have if they want it. So, be yourself, and then you will learn about these people as you're more active with them, what sort of person they are. It's me, Mark. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about something very important, especially for Chinese and other people who are going abroad to study or to live. And they're going to go to another country and they're going to experience new cultures. So let's talk about that today, what you can do to make your life easier and to make friends and carry on having fun. Especially in England. Number one, the first thing you need to do when you're in another country is forget everything. Come out of your comfort zone. Relax. Mum and dad are not there, your friends are not there. So you need to let yourself be open and experience new things, but first you must release yourself, so be relaxed and then you can move on. When you first come to England, you will experience and see lots of Chinese people already there, and the first thing you will do is flock to them to get back into your comfort zone. But how is that going to help you when you're in England? Where I live, there are at least 40,000 Chinese students, and they all congregate together because I guess they feel like it's safe and they can talk to each other. But that is not the point of being in England, to study and learn. You need to progress, move on, make friends. So here's what you should do. One, you have to remember that you're in a different country. You shouldn't do what everybody else does. Run to the Chinese shop, buy Chinese food, because you're not in China, you're in England or wherever. So you can experience other shops and other foods. So forget about being Chinese. Not really forget, but what I mean is you need to adapt to your new surroundings, not rely on the old, and experience new cultures. Number two, right guys, when you go to England, you will be at college or university. And that is a great way to meet people because these places do have a lot of social events, lots of clubs you can join, find an interest in something, or maybe you have an interest. For example, back home you could like photography. And then you come to England and you want to carry on and you find a course, you can join it and meet new people who enjoy the same things as you. It's a good way of making friends. So you can meet people with the same interest as you and make new friends. Number three, here we go. Be active. There's nothing worse than being a thorn between a rose. Basically means you're going to go out and meet people, see people. You're new to the country, you're going to have no friends. How do you make friends? Be positive. Say hello to people. Introduce yourself. We're all scared to talk to people we don't know, but we have to try. And a good way to do it is first, be nice, be relaxed, ask a question. And then you start to build up a conversation. For example, how you could ask somebody, how's the weather? Where is the pub? Where is the nearest shop? How do I get somewhere? You still have to be yourself and ask them. Don't be afraid. Number four, social media. This is a great tool to make friends. Now, social media in England compared to China is very different. So there are many apps out there we use, but I think the most popular app used in England is Facebook. It's a great tool where you could download and put on pictures, talk about yourself, find people that share your interests, and you can make friends. In China, you tend to use WeChat and other apps. But in England, we don't have access to WeChat. We can get it, but we don't use it because everything is based on ID card, for example. So we can't use the paying services. We can't do this. So forget your Chinese apps, try new ones. There are many out there, and it's a good way to meet friends and find new friends because they're in a social network and you can see where they are. Number 5, probably my favourite and the best, the pub. That is the best place you can go and socialise with anybody that you don't even know. Because British people, we like to drink. Even myself. You can go to a pub in England anytime and it will be full of people. And you can sit either inside or outside in the beer garden by yourself. But people like to drink, they also like to chat. Doesn't matter if they know you, they'll probably come up to you and say hi and then start chatting with you. So the pub is the best place to go. How to make friends? Well, the first friend you'll make is the person you live with in your room, in theory, because you're stuck living with them. You know, it takes time. You can't just say, we're going to be friends. Because you have to know them first. Guys, it's not easy. It's going to take time, to be honest. You can't make a friend straight away. You need to keep active, keep meeting them, keep talking, and then you will eventually build up a connection and become friends. It's a slow process, but it's worth the wait, because then you can make friends and meet new friends from their friends and basically have a social life. Right, so start a conversation. First thing, hello. Yeah, now depending on your surroundings and where you are, you could be in a town centre. You could ask somebody, do they know where you can buy makeup? Can you buy clothes? Is there anywhere good to eat? Can you recommend a good place to go to on a night time? Because English people like to go out every night and socialise of some sort of nature, drinking or eating. And then they will tell you what's good, so you know where's good. And then you can ask them for more information about a place. What's good to do on the weekend? What's good to watch? Where can I go that's local? How can I get there? Some of these little things, just general questions, and then people will start to talk to you, then you can build on it. Too, but the thing is, be active in conversation, but unless you're in a place where people, you know, I could sit in a pub and just ignore everybody if I wanted to, because the only person that is going to entertain me is the barmaid, because I have to talk to her to buy a drink. Firstly, enjoy what you're doing, because other people will have the same interests. If it's sitting in a pub and drinking, lots of people do that. If it's going to the park or going to a club, not as in a nightclub, but some sort of activity club, people will go there, and because you share the same interests, they will then talk to you about the same things, and then you get to know them, you see them more often at the same time, and then you start to make an acquaintance, and then you'll chat freely, and then eventually become friends. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, I will explain more about the pub in my next video. See you soon.